video jumping. I'll start a video expecting it to be 10 minutes long. Now look back at the end of the 10 minutes and look back and realize, holy shit, I only captured like a 3-second video. What the fuck happened to the rest of my time here? And
So yeah, I'm here with Mykal Dingle. We're talking about whatever. We're just talking about football, how it translates into wrestling and mixed martial arts. We're talking about Mykal's view on winning titles and how he's not too big on it. He'll take it if he needs it. It's not exactly one of his crowning achievements. I don't know. What else do you want to talk about, Mykal? Tell us some funny stories about Wilcox here in Connecticut. I don't know. Whatever comes to your mind.
all right, Wilcox definitely is a different school. I wouldn't say it's an achievement as far as learning your basic acknowledgments, like global studies or world history, anything you're trying to learn about basic shit, you're not going to learn at Wilcox. Of course, there's a trade school, which that isn't their main focus to be on academics, so yeah, there's the trade side of it, which is really great. I love that trade. But there's a lot of side shit that goes on in Wilcox that is almost undeniably incredibly weird.
Like what?
There's potheads left and right. And they're like they're not the only ones out there. There's definitely a lot of weird kids who like trying shit. Like I have a friend of mine, and he talks to me about so much weird shit. Like he wants when I'm legal the age of 18, he wants me and him to go to this wildest party in Colorado and take this drug called DMT, which is supposed to be like the craziest shit on earth. And he wants us to see if we can survive taking it. I was like, all right. Obviously, you have smoked too much today, so we're not going to focus too much on that. But he's a great guy, and he just loves doing great, crazy shit that no one else wants to do. So,
What exactly is Wilcox? Because I'm not even 100% sure.
well, it's supposed to be a trade school,
What's that?
help you get a higher education, gives you a variety option of focusing on not just your grades school-wise. Like, it gives you opportunity into the job world, helps you get a job a lot easier than you would from a regular high school. So you can pick a trade of, let's say, automotive, manufacturing, or culinary, which I'm in. You can focus on certain things a lot more than you would at a regular school. You get experience, and you get a lot of certifications depending on whatever you're in that requires certifications. All the ones you were required to need, Wilcox would help you get to it a lot faster. So it's a really great school to get into the job world. It really helps you transition really great into the job world. But there's a lot of crazy shit going on there.
Is that why like some people don't want to go to Wilcox? Is that why? Or is this just like a downfall to like not going to Wilcox versus a public school?
It has its ups and downs. Like there's kids there there's a lot of kids at Wilcox who appreciate Wilcox for what it is, and they take advantage of that chance as soon as they get out. But then there's kids who were uncertain. They were uncertain when they first picked it, so they selected it, and they were like, oh, wow, this isn't what I thought. But being that I had to earn my way in here, I'm going to stay in here. And Wilcox, like you said, it has ups and downs. A couple of its downs are a lot of kids just want to go through high school, get through it, and finish it. They don't actually want to they have nothing to achieve after they graduate, so they just like to sit around and enjoy life as it is.
I feel like that's a lot of high schools there.
Yeah, it's the regular high school, but Wilcox, they seem to have a lot of pushing for hurry up to graduate, get a job, focus on your life after school, what happens when you graduate, after you graduate. So it's a lot of work that not too many kids want to put into. So
Feel you on that, man. I still remember the day we met too. You remember that?
Yeah, it was definitely something else. All my time of living in Connecticut, I didn't realize how crazy it was.
So me and Elijah, you guys probably know him as Novocaine. We're just walking to school, and out of nowhere, he just starts yelling at this random kid walking on the other side of the street. He's like, "Hey, get over here! You! Yeah, you!" It turns out that's a kid named Mykal Dingle, and it's his first day down here in Connecticut from moving from, what state was it? North Carolina? South Carolina?
Yep, Florence, South Carolina.
Florence. And since then, we just, like, kept on been hanging out, you know?
Yeah, you guys definitely caught me off guard that day. I was shocked. I didn't know what to expect. But you seemed like friendly kids at first. I was like, all right, I'll get to know these guys. Hopefully, they can help me get around the school, show me some things around.
Friendly. Everyone thinks we're crackheads, man.
Definitely turned out for the worst.
So, what's been up with Mykal Dingle lately? How's his life been?
It's been all right. It's been a cruise. I've been trying to relax, take it easy, not to focus on anything in particular. Just enjoy myself as just sitting around at home.
How's your foot doing? Didn't you hurt your foot during football?
Yeah. Fucking around with a really strong team. Wilcox, they fucked up my foot one day. I got cleated really bad and it hurt a lot. So that has allowed me to not be immobile and stay at home and relax a lot. Give me a real excuse to actually sit at home and enjoy the time at home. So
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, 'cause I just got kicked off the wrestling team for smoking. So, you know, all disappointed, and I'm still going to go to the practices just to watch and, you know, I don't know, jerk off in the corner or something. Like, it's really funny because, like, basically all the wrestlers on the team hate me because I'm bi.
wow. Yeah, it's really something else.
Like, they're just like, oh, you know, you only want to be in wrestling to grab other men's parts, and I'm just like, yeah, totally, you know? It's not like I've been a fan of wrestling since before my balls dropped and I knew what sex was, but, you know.
Yes, people have their own opinions nowadays. Like they just want to believe whatever they think is true. So.
One of them told me, he was like, yo, if I see you with another man, first thing I'm going to do, I don't care who's around, I'm just going to walk up, I'm just going to deck you in your face. I was like, what? And I saw him, like, a couple weeks later at the mall with my at-the-time boyfriend, and he just stares me down, but he keeps on walking, and I'm just like, oh. Yes, I'm not getting punched in the face. And he hasn't said a word about it since, hasn't talked to me, hasn't done nothing, and I'm just like, what's up with this, man?
You know, people really nowadays have changed everything from living your life to the way you want to hating everyone around you. And honestly, I feel the way I feel is if you want to be bisexual or whatever you choose, then it's all right with me. Honestly, I support you 100%. I've never had any reason to hate a bisexual. I've never had any inappropriate encounters, so I've never had to worry about things like a bisexual raping me or anything like that. But I've never had any reason to not trust myself. Honestly, I'm okay with it. We're all good here. I don't know.
Watching the episode of the Boondocks the other night, it was this guy. He was in jail, and the soap fell out of his hands, and he's just like standing there, and this one big guy walks up behind him. He's just like, "You gonna pick up the soap?" He's just like, no, I'm pretty clean. He's like, I've been watching you the entire time. You didn't wash behind your ears. You didn't wash your back. You didn't wash nothing. Pick up the soap. And he bends down, and then he starts screaming. And it turns out it was a dream. I was just like, what am I watching?
Yeah, there's been a lot of weird shit going on. So honestly, I just want to be me as of right now and just enjoy shit as it is, the way it is.
I feel you, man. Do you want to do a part 4 or whatever? I'm running out of things to talk about anyway, so I don't even.
Anytime, it doesn't matter.
I mean, like right now. We don't have anything to talk about, though.
Yeah.
Unless you want to bring up something else. Like, what else is going on in Mykal's life?
Recently I started talking to this girl. I really like her. She's a nice girl, but I don't know. I feel like I've told her plenty of occasions that I love her. But I feel like I'm pushing myself away from her. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm slowly pushing myself away from her, making it more distant and awkward. So
Let me show you, man. I'm just totally done with dating for now.
As of right now, I don't know. I don't want to be rude and cut things off between us, but I just want to see how this plays out. And if this doesn't play out the way I thought it would, then I just take a break from the whole relationship thing. Just enjoy my life as the way it is.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, join us for part 4. I guess we're doing this. We're gonna talk about whatever. I guess. See you in a bit.
Shit. Okay.